monster's eyes. And then there are alive people's eyes right as you kill them. Like you blew a candle out. Here we go. The only way you're gonna save your people is to let us take them.
One more week, and The Walking Dead final season's fourth and final episode will be releasing on March the 26th. Tomorrow, the 20th, we will be getting our official trailer. And tomorrow, guys, I will be uploading the trailer as well as doing my reaction. And then the following day, Thursday, we'll be doing the breakdown to the trailer. We may also do a breakdown to the screenshots on Thursday as well. So stay tuned. We might actually save that for Friday, depending on how things go. But make sure you guys stay tuned on the channel the next couple days. In this video, guys, I will be talking about the community in the north and the chance that Clementine can run into them. Could we see a familiar face like Christa, Arvo, Molly? If we do run into them, it's possible, but again, it's the last episode, so you never know. So let me know what you guys think of this community in the north down below, and you think there's a chance that Clem could run into them in episode 4. And leave a like and sub if you're hyped for episode 4's trailer and the episode releasing next week. So I want to thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, again, make sure you go vote down below for the next topic. That'll be in a couple days, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace and love. One of the biggest mysteries of The Walking Dead final season is this community in the north and the Delta and their battle that they're having in the north. All we know about this community in the north is that it's kind of described, Abel calls them, we're fighting sick Fs who make him look like the Virgin Mary. And James had talked about the battle in which
they're at war up north. Their entire community against another. It's why they take people, to make them fight, train them, use them. You would join their war.
And with what James says, it kind of makes the plot of episode 3 simple. Lily captured our boarding school members to bring them to this Delta community. This boat was not the Delta community. They were going to bring every single captured soldier, and when they captured Clem and the rest of them, they were going to take this boat back to the Delta to get them to fight this community in the north in this war. And we're probably not going to get an answer to this war, because with the boat getting blown up, there's no way we're going to get back to the Delta. And Lily, even being a determinate character, her mission's failed. She's not going to be able to get everyone back to the Delta. And that's going to leave this huge mystery of where they maybe could fill this in a DLC or another season or maybe even a spin-off series where we get an explanation of this Delta, maybe how Lily got to it, who they're fighting in this war. But this community in the north, we don't really have that much information other than what James had said there and what Abel has called them sick Fs who make him look like the Virgin Mary. We don't really know that much. All we know is that they're supposedly way worse than the Delta, and the Delta is saying they're justified in kidnapping children because of how bad this community in the north is. That's pretty surprising to me, to think that they think that's a justification for kidnapping children and forcing them kind of like into a, similar thing like slavery. Teaching them how to shoot, fight, and then, in exchange for safety and warmth and all that, they literally put kids to war. And is it possible that maybe this community in the north runs into Clementine in episode 4? A lot of people have talked to me about that being possible, and this is the video topic, literally what it's about. I personally don't think it's likely, but if it happens, maybe sometime towards the middle or end of the episode, what is going to be the antagonist of the episode? With the Delta pretty much being gone, a bunch of determinate characters, the boat being exploded, I don't think the Delta's gonna be the antagonist, the villain of this episode. It might be the Walkers, it could be AJ, potentially, if you have him shoot Lily. It could be Violet, for example, if, with all that happened with Violet and Minerva, potentially. I mean, you're going to see who's gonna be that antagonist that's gonna jump up. Maybe this community in the north isn't as bad as we thought and they come to save us. Or maybe they are bad and we have to fight them. It makes sense we need to run into some kind of enemy in this episode, whether that is the zombies, the Delta remnants, the community in the north, anything's possible with that. So I'm very curious as to see what they're going to do. Now, is it possible that if we get the community in the north, could we see a familiar face or two? I don't see it being very likely because it's the final episode of this journey. Seeing someone like Christa, Molly, Arvo, it would be phenomenal and I would love it. But again, this is the final episode of Clementine's journey. The last time we're going to see her, and I don't think they're going just to bring a character back for like 30 minutes just to say goodbye. I mean, you never know. I would like to know more about this Community North, but if we don't get an answer to it in episode 4, you know, a DLC or a spin-off, you know, of the Delta and the Community North could give us more of an explanation. So, if we do get a returning character in the Community North, if they do show up, I think it's going to be Christa. That's my guess. If there is one, it's going to be Christa. I don't see Arvo and I don't see Molly potentially being along with that. Christa, I think Christa could be a leader or a member of it, and it's possible. I just don't think it's very likely with it being the final episode. And they'll probably show up sometime early, middle of the episode, probably after the boat explosion. Maybe we'll run into them on the way to the boarding school, or maybe there'll be some kind of time skip after almost the end of episode 4 and we run into them. Maybe we see, like, you know, when the episode ends, we see Clementine running into them. You know, maybe we get a little backstory right as the, you know, screen fades to black, and that's the end to take us back. So everyone, that's been my video. Let me know what you guys think of my thoughts down below. If you guys think this Community North is going to show up, leave it down below in the comments. Who do you guys think is going to return as a character? I want to thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, again, make sure you smack a like, hit that subscribe button if you're new. And I will catch y'all in the next one tomorrow for the trailer and my reaction to it, and then the breakdown. So, hope y'all enjoy, and we'll catch y'all tomorrow for the trailer. Peace.